we lose Kobe? Yes, we did. He'll be back. He'll be back. Yo, yo.
What's it
What's up with
though?
the puff?
What it is though? What? Don't knock my puff, okay?
The
Don't
puff
knock my
daddy.
puff, okay? Don't knock my puff, okay? This is traveling. It's traveling hair, okay?
Travel wear. Travel hair.
Travel hair. Travel hair. Because you can't. I don't have to look cute when I travel. I'm still gonna look fly with you. I'm just saying.
Kev, what up? What up?
What up, Kev?
What up? What up? Welcome. This is Blues House Live. I'm your host, Naughty. That's Mika. It's Kobe.
What up, though?
Kobe. I'm here. I'll be ready.
Shout out to Kobe, man. You know what we do, man. We like to talk a little bit of movie stuff, TV, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's how we get down. Appreciate y'all for coming to the house. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that share notification button, all that good stuff. And if you're in the chat, let us know you're in the building. Mika, you say you traveling when it's when you leaving from your location and heading to your destination?
I am leaving tomorrow morning, early tomorrow morning.
Shooting down 9-5, huh?
Whew, it's gonna be a ride.
That's right. That's
the
right.
Kid and the dogs.
Kid and the dogs. What's up with you, Cole?
I'm chilling, man. Good.
That's right. That's everything. Man, my bad, y'all, for being late. I was watching that Matrix, man. That Matrix had me glued. I still ain't finished it, so I was like, oh man, let me I got some questions. We're gonna talk about that next week. I got some questions on that movie, man. That movie is good, but it's weird. That's all I'm gonna say. It's good, but it's weird, and not like
I told you it was good but weird, and I told you as a fan you like it, right?
Yeah, I like it as a fan, but it's weird. It's questions, man. We're gonna have to do a deep dive.
I'm gonna have to watch it again for sure.
Yeah, this one might take multiple watches, man. It's some stuff that I just could. I was like, what is? I don't know. We'll do a deep dive on it. Meek, I need you to watch. I don't need that.
I already did. I did, but I started like the first 45 minutes, but then I realized I wasn't watching.
No, you gotta watch this.
It was just background noise while I was working.
Oh no, yeah, you gotta pay attention because there's a lot that happens.
Yeah, you gotta watch that. Vincent, what's up, my guy? What is up?
What's good, Vincent?
But yeah, today we're not talking Matrix. Today we are finna hop into this Hawkeye season finale.
Vanilla.
How did Matt? You know what? Let's do it like this. Overall season of this 6-episode series. What's the consensus? Like it? Where do we rank it? Stuff like that. Where are we going with it? Out of the MCU shows, where do you put it? Things of that.
Top 2 for me.
I mean, top 2.
Top 2.
Okay. I was like, I didn't hear what Kobe said. He said top 2. Okay. What about you, Mika?
I can't rank it because I haven't watched any of the other Marvel MCU shows. I mean, I did catch Loki and I did watch WandaVision. So out of the 3, and then I also watched What If, which we know is at the bottom. So out of what?
You only missing one series that you didn't watch. What you talking about? I ain't watched.
What the Winter Soldier one? Is that the one?
Falcon and Winter Soldier. That's the only one you didn't watch.
Okay, so like I started it, but then I got bored. So after the 3 that I've seen, I have to say it's top 2 also.
Okay, top two. Vincent, are you saying you haven't watched the Hawkeye yet? If not, man,
you need to go.
Years, yeah.
Spoiler alert.
Whatever. Spoiler alert. He might be talking about the Matrix though, but
Okay. I hope so.
Top 2. I think we're all in agreement there, man. I also believe this is top 2, and it might vie for the top spot. Only reason why you can juggle those 2 for me anyway is because I don't know how much going. Well, I ain't even gonna say that. Shit.
I know what you're about to say. You know what? Ask me again that question again after phase 4 is over.
Right? Yeah, because yeah, I think you know exactly what I'm saying. Because I don't know how much
the implications are going forward.
Right, going forward. And that would be the only thing that would I guess swayed me from saying that it's not number 1, that it is 2. You know what I'm saying? Because I think if this plays a big part going forward, then it's number 1 for me because it was everything. You know what I'm saying? This was the most consistent series. I put it to you like that. It was the most consistent series. The watchability was to me was like top tier. It was perfect. It had Easter eggs, but it wasn't Easter eggs to where I had to do a deep dive and do too much speculation with it. Like with Loki, and I think Loki is probably the other one that everybody's saying probably either 1 or 2. Loki had so much going on with it to where we were speculating, and which made it fun to, I guess, watch and then come back and talk about it. But at the same time, it was kind of exhausting. I could just sit down and watch Hawkeye, absorb it, take it in, and move on to the next thing. And I think that's what made it like the perfect. This was like the perfect, if for those who read comic books, like a perfect comic series. Like you could just take it, absorb it, boom, and you just on to the next thing. You know what I'm saying? Or like a book, any kind of a book to where you don't have to you ain't got to go to the Encyclopedia Britannica. You know what I mean?
Fair enough.
You know they don't know what encyclopedia is.
They don't know that.
Wikipedia,
yeah, you know what I mean?
You gotta talk in millennia.
All right.
Gotta talk in millennia. Yeah, man. Yeah. But yeah, that's I guess that's like my overall take of the whole series. Do y'all want to chime in on that?
I think this show, and to me, I feel like this is one of those shows that they didn't put a lot of faith into, just because Hawkeye is one of the, you know what I'm saying, lead.
We lost you. Yeah, we lost him. I bet he talking up a storm too. Just
hey, not okay. So I feel bad because I'll be like that, and then y'all be like, "We lost you," and I'll be like, "Wait."
Oh no, my Wi-Fi just turned off for some reason. Y'all can hear me now, though, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, we could hear you. Did you? He the tech guy. He's supposed to be an IT guy.
He can't.
Wi-Fi still acting crazy. Can y'all hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Basically, just like I said, they had lightning in a bottle with this show, and I think they kind of underestimated it.
I can see that. You because it's Hawkeye. I can see them, which is crazy because on the comic side of things, that the Matt Fraction run, which they based this series off of, was like one of the most popular comics during that time that it came out. So I don't know why they would like you say, underestimate it. But now that you said it, I can see it because they didn't really put the big push into it like they did with WandaVision and Loki, and you know what I'm saying. Like it was a lot.
Didn't have the same marketing.
Yeah, it didn't have it. It didn't have it. Well, and it's crazy because it's Christmas time. You would think push a holiday series, you know what I'm saying? But you're absolutely right. They didn't push it the way it probably should have been pushed. Y'all hear me? Am I?
Yeah, you good.
I agree.
Yeah, 100%.
I ain't know. Maybe I wasn't talking, but yeah. So yeah, Kobe, I totally 100% agree with that. Why do you think that is though? Like why
Because he's
not
the least favorite Avenger.
That's what I'm saying. He's probably one of the less popular characters.
I was like, oh, I'm gonna be Hawkeye for Halloween. No, they're not. I mean, maybe now, but I mean, he's the least favorite Avenger, and this I feel like this series they didn't do that much for this series because of that, because they felt like nobody was gonna watch it. Oh, we're just gonna, you know what? Let's just go ahead and give him a closeout story, like type of thing, because we're not gonna move forward with him. We're gonna move forward with a different Hawkeye, a younger Hawkeye, a girl.
Well, I think the Kate Bishop character checks a lot of boxes.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Especially for the nowadays type crowd that watches these shows and movies. She checks a lot of boxes. That's why they put so much emphasis on her in the show. I mean, she's a girl. She's strong. You know what I'm saying? She's taken over, you know what I'm saying, a role that was, you know what I'm saying, filled by man at the beginning. You know what I'm saying? The equality thing. Yeah, man, that fits for today. So she checks a lot of boxes. That's why I feel like they wanted people to gravitate towards this show, because we're giving it to you. This is what you guys are asking for, so we're giving it to you.
Right. Yeah. Again, if she checks the boxes, why not advertise the boxes? You know, that she checks the boxes. Why not put the marketing? Why not push Kate Bishop the way that she should be pushed? You know what I'm saying?
I think that you will have that now. I think they just kind of this was just getting their feet wet with it, I guess.
Right.
Because they had to see how the character ended. I mean, you think about it.
Exactly.
They a lot because they had the Kingpin reveal in the show, you know what I'm saying? So, they didn't really, I feel like that they want that to be a surprise.
Right.
And we got eagle-eyed people who will pick up on things like that quick. So, maybe they're trying that less is more marketing, you know what I'm saying? Like they did with the Spider-Man movie. Less is more. We give it to you as you get it. You know what I mean? We don't have to force feed it with commercials and, that kind of stuff. We can just kind of give it to you as it comes. And if you like it, great. We'll keep making more of them.
I mean, go ahead, Mika. I know you was talking.
No, I think that I agree with Kobe on this one. Like, this is like their way of they were just like dipping their feet in the water to see if anybody would relate to her. If anybody would even take to her, but also ending Clint's story at the same time, because again, he's older now, and he really not trying to be a superhero anymore. So I think the only reason why we got such a short series was to see what the fan reaction would be to Kate. And so far, everybody likes this series, so now I can see them moving forward with her. And now, move on to another Hawkeye.
Right. Yeah, I agree with that. The pushback for me is Kobe said and you agree with the Spider-Man thing. Spider-Man is crap. Spider-Man is selling itself. So I can see them doing the less is more with the Spider-Man situation, but if we're going by Hawkeye, as you said, Hawkeye doesn't sell itself. You know what I'm saying? Hawkeye is not he's the least favorite Avenger, like you said. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know why we should do less is more. Even and then in the series, make fun of him being the less known Avenger, or the least favorite Avenger. You would think, shit, it was so meta. And you bring that up. They talked about branding in the show, and to me, it feel like they didn't brand the show to where people would want to run out and watch the show, which is strange, which is weird to me, because it's telling me that you got a branding issue, not just inside the show, but on the outside of the show, and you still didn't do nothing for the show. I don't get that.
I agree. I'm out with that.
That's weird to me. Because I mean, this was good product. This wasn't. With this show, I haven't heard any, with Falcon and the Winter Soldier was a little controversial in some of the things that happened, because of was it race baity, or was it, you know what I'm saying, were they trying to push wokeness on you and stuff and I haven't seen any of this or any of that when it comes to the Hawkeye show. I haven't seen, they're trying to give us a female Hawkeye, or they're so, this, that, and I haven't seen none of that, and none of the headlines of those YouTube channels that like to push stuff like that. It's more so, I like that episode. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that was a good episode. Or we know who's coming, the big guy. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't know why. Because I do agree with y'all. This was the 6 series. Let's see if people gravitate to. I think they knew people would gravitate to Kate, but I think it was more so the actor who played Kate Bishop.
Right.
100% agree with that.
You know what I mean? So let's see what she does in this series, and we'll go from there. So all right. Well, let's start with this episode. What was the name of this episode? Was this episode called The Kingpin? I think it was called.
No, it was called So This Is Christmas.
Oh, So This Is Christmas. That's what it was. So This Is Christmas. And I didn't take no notes, man. I've been hopping around. But how did it start off? Oh, we got Kate's mom. We got Kate's mom talking to Kingpin, right? That's how it started off?
Right. Yes.
Okay.
Kate's watching the video, but we're also watching the video,
right?
Of Kate's mom talking to Kingpin, and she's trying to get out of the game.
I guess we were wrong in Kate's mom. I mean, we was right.
I still was right.
Her identity, like her being some kind of super villain.
Oh no, yeah.
You know, like
now, y'all were wrong about that.
Yeah. Whatever.
I was right. She's still trash.
Right. It was a good guess, but you know.
Yeah.
She's still trash.
She's still trash. And I think we all agree. Even like her motivations, and then the way she tried to explain it, not jumping to the end, but the way she tried to explain it to Kate was trash. Like that didn't even make sense.
Mother of the Year.
Yeah, like you wouldn't even understand. You've been, it's like, what? So you go off and kill people to try to make me feel good? That don't make no damn sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? So, but it's. Let me ask you this though. Like I said, I done jumped ahead. I'm sorry. Would y'all have ratted your moms out
with the quickness? Especially that helpful.
What about you?
I don't know, man. That's a tough question.
I saw it. I was like, ooh,
that's cold. Like
my mama out here killing people. Click.
I mean, that's hard because
that's cold. Like,
especially with their dynamic. Like, I don't know if they had issues. As far as I know, they never had any kind of issues. Seemed like Kate's mom always pushed her to, strive to be the best and stuff like that. So I don't know. What I'm saying? One Christmas holiday and now you turning your mom in, to the police. I kind of felt I know, but still, what I'm saying? Like, all right, mom, you got to go on the run. If I see you again, I'm calling the police.
Right, turn your ass in there.
Maybe something like that. But Kate was like, nope. Like, I love you, mama, but you got to go. It was like,
go.
Yeah.
I mean, she did too much though. Like she did not just like kill somebody. Like she did a whole bunch of grimy stuff. Like she framed her fiance. Like, come on, man. Like she was grimy. Like, okay, you need to learn your lesson. Spend a couple of years in prison. Actually, you're probably gonna do life because you killed somebody. So good luck.
Kingpin.
Now, if it was Lillian, that's a whole different story.
I think she'll get out. I think.
I think she'll get out too.
Yeah, she'll get out. Now, with what I'm saying, with Kate's mother being that caliber actor, do we see her again in the MCU?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
because that's a big name to just shoo away after 6-episode series on Disney Plus. I mean,
this is very true.
And popular actor, I would use her again. She has to show up to me in somewhere, right? She's too big of an actor. She's already part of one of the biggest franchises anyway.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Conjuring. So you use her, you have to soak and use all that up. You know what I'm saying?
In an orange jumpsuit when Kate goes to visit.
Kate goes to visit. It could be something. She gets out. And that's why let me stick a pin in that right there. She's talking to the Kingpin. Kingpin is like, nah, you ain't going nowhere. She was like, shit, you must don't know who I am.
Right.
I would do
I got everything on you.
I'll bury your ass.
And
she's still trash.
Yeah, she's still trash. But, we get snap, we got a band, a mariachi band going on over there. We get next scene is because I'm trying to play it back over in my head. We get Hawkeye and Kate and Grills, right? Is it Hawkeye, Kate, and Grills?
I think it's Hawkeye and Kate
Hawkeye and Kate, yeah.
They're putting the arrows together, the new arrows.
Right.
And Kate is labeling them.
Yeah, they're labeling. Right. So they're putting the arrows together. I thought that was a dope scene.
Like a montage.
Yeah, montage, because we never get to really see how Clint are together. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So to see him doing all of that, you know, with electronics and having Stark Tech and pimp, you know, particle arrows and stuff like that. I thought that was dope, and it gave Kate like a crash course on how to do her own. You know what I'm saying? Even though she's still going to have to take some basic electronics and stuff like that, learn how to solder. If she don't know how, you know, already know how to do stuff like that. But I thought that was dope because that's that superhero, that Rocky Rambo type, like you said, that montage, you get to see them train or whatever, and I think that was that training moment. You know what I'm saying?
It's the eye of the tiger.
Yeah, the eye of the tiger, man. Eye of the tiger. She goes. Echo. So Echo, Kingpin, and Kazi, the clown, they talking, and that's when Kingpin realizes that Maya is turned. The dynamic between Kingpin and Maya. Well, you know what? First off, can we clap it up for Vincent D'Onofrio, man?
Oh, right. I agree.
This dude, you know, been sitting on the bench for the past 3 years since they canceled?
Something like that. Yeah, 2017.
You know, just sitting on the bench waiting on this shot, you know what I'm saying? Comes in, does not skip a beat, man. You know, did not skip a beat. He just walked into that Kingpin character like he just plays it every day. You know what I'm saying? So we got to clap it up for Vincent D'Onofrio. I was just waiting on him to say, when I was a boy. You know what I'm saying? I just wait on him to do something like that, man, because I don't know, he embodies that character, you know what I'm saying, to the team. It's like
a great actor.
Right. But it just seemed like he was made for it. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like he was just made to play Kingpin. Kazi, you know, he tells Kazi, all right, we gotta end this, take her out and take Clint out and, you know, take everybody out. We gotta prove or show everybody that I'm still king of the city and stuff like that. They meet up at it was a Christmas party. Party, right? Christmas party. They hire Grills and his team of LARPers. You know what I'm saying? New York City's finest LARPers. Kazi shows up, starts shooting at he just started shooting. I ain't even gonna say he was aiming at somebody.
Right.
I know we want to say Clint, but I don't know who he was.
My man was just firing off.
He was just busting off. Yelena shows up. She finally, because I know I'm skipping a lot of stuff. To me, it's a lot of, you know, it was a lot of some filler. Yeah, a lot of bloat. So I'm gonna just jump into the Yelena Clint fight. Right. We have that fight and we have that talk. And well, no, before I go there, let's talk about the Yelena Kate fight. And you can tell, like, right, but you laughing, but the reason why I want to talk about that fight is because to me that was foreshadowing them, like how they just didn't want to hurt each other. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like every punch was pulled, you know what I'm saying? Every get out of the chokehold or get out of whatever, you know what I'm saying, move I put you in, but it was just so easy, flawless. And them talking, the witty banter, them going back and forth. That's why I'm like, we're gonna get a buddy cop movie with them too. We got to.
Yep.
Like,
Right.
because we have to, just like we got what it is, Ant-Man and Wasp, we got to get Hawkeye and Black Widow. We got to get that. Like, if they don't capitalize off that, Marvel, you stupid. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I don't need a Disney. I think it should be a movie. I don't think it should be a series. I think it's because I think it's more money to be made as a
Rush Hour type movie.
Yeah.
Or some Lethal Weapon type shit.
Rush Hour Smith. Yeah. Lethal Weapon. They just work so well on screen together, man. And Yelena, like her little quips and you know what I'm saying, jokes and stuff that she makes while she's fighting. It's I don't know, man. Like their dynamic is just real dope to me, man. And even though I know that girl ain't Russian, she pulls off like that Russian accent that is fake as fuck, but it's just like, all right, we'll let that slide. You know what I mean?
It's a cheesy,
yeah.
Russian accent. Yeah.
It's like I'm making fun of being Russian almost. You know what I'm saying? With that accent. Right. So, but they fight, and then Yelena runs away to go find Clint. Actually, she jumps out the window. Now that was a dope, slick ass move too. When she did the, I guess she do like the little throw the rope down and jump out the window move. That's the Black Widow move?
Right.
She got like 4 or 5 times already in this series. You know what I'm saying? Jumps down the building, miss Clint by a little bit or whatever, and then disappears. Where did she go? Like she just disappeared after that shit. I thought maybe she'd stay down there trying and do some other stuff with Clint, but she just because Kate jumped out the window and she was gone. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't get that. That's one thing that I ain't understand. Like I thought maybe
she was just hiding.
She was just hiding. Like,
She's just hiding. She wasn't in that scene. It wasn't her scene.
Nah. She went back to the trailer. All right, I'm a little tired from doing a little run down the building. Y'all ain't gonna have me in the scene. Right?
I can't.
Who did Maya? Maya fought the clown. So we get Maya and Kazi fighting. How did she kill her? Is he dead? Let me ask y'all this.
I don't think so.
I'm like, what?
I think she got him right, and I think she stabbed him in the heart. Like I think she did. I think she did.
That looked like a pin that I was like,
I think it was a piece of an arrow or something. Piece of something.
He picked up the arrow
and threw it at her.
I don't know. I was like, damn, dog. You
just
going
wonder
out
why
like
right. I wonder why she ain't kicking with that supersonic leg of hers. I'm just saying. Right? Knock him out cold.
Come on, man. She kicked this dude across the room just because she got a damn leg.
Right.
Why she ain't kick him in the face with that supersonic leg? Knock him out cold.
Right.
When he was in no fight.
That is all she had to do. The fight scenes in this series has actually been pretty dope. Not like the best, you know what I'm saying, but to show it's been more like realistic, other than like you said, Echo kicking somebody and they go flying because she got a metal leg or whatever. But to me, everything physically, everything is there for me in a fight scene. Now let's jump to Yelena and Clint. Do you think they have a dynamic going forward, or do you think that was the last Clint will see of Yelena and vice versa?
Unless they kind of put him as the leader of like the West Coast Avengers, I don't think they'll see each other again.
And that's what I was gonna ask you. Like, I would like to see if he has any more movies or anything left on the table to do for Marvel. Because I wouldn't mind seeing him do a Great Lakes or West Coast Avengers, excuse me, or some type of team like that. Because why not? You know what I'm saying, right? I know we keep talking Young Avengers, but what if it's like Young Avengers / West Coast Avengers? You know what I'm saying? Smash up team. That's what I'm thinking that this might lead to. because we could do Young Avengers, but I don't think they would sell it as Young Avengers. You know what I mean? That's kind of
it's like the new Avengers.
the new Avengers. I could see that, but I don't know about Young Avengers. That's too cliche, kind of cheesy too, but maybe like you said, New Avengers or some other team name. What else? Oh, so they're fighting. Clint basically does not fight back. Yelena putting them hands. I mean, she walking the dog on my guy. You know what I'm saying? She putting hands on her. He does the what's that whistle from I pay tribute. What's that whistle?
The Hunger Games, yeah.
Hunger Games. He does the Hunger Games. I'm like, what is that? What is that, Hunger Games? He does that, man, and she stops. My thing is, why was she so hell bent on killing my dude without even getting proper information? And she's supposed to be a spy,
she got the information from Contessa. You know what I'm saying? And that's her boss. So I guess she would trust the bosses. You know what I'm saying? Would say,
because think of the information that she was asking questions like she didn't know what was going on. You know what I'm saying? She was asking questions like Contessa didn't give her no info other than Clint killed your sister. You know what I'm saying? Like she didn't ask that. Or it's like she didn't know anything. She just hell bent on you know what I'm saying, taking them off the board or whatever.
It was almost like somebody told her like the last person that saw her alive was this dude, and she's like, "Oh, he killed my sister.
He killed my sister."
So
you know what I'm saying? Like
that's what it felt like.
It's almost like I know she had been gone. She was snapped away for 5 years or whatever. But she could have easily got the information about the Avengers being off-world, Tony Stark. You know what I'm saying? Like she was being like totally blind. That's what I guess I didn't understand. Matter of fact, no. So with her being snapped, shit. I got to put the time together. Black Widow happened before. Black Widow before the snap.
Yes,
that's what. Right, but the end scene, after the credits, she's at her sister's grave.
So that would have been
she came back.
Yep.
After the snap. So she's at her sister's grave.
Yeah. So she was
at her sister's grave, and somebody handed her the information. It was like, this is your next target.
Yeah, that's
and she opened it up. It was Clint. Okay,
but she should have known what happened. Hell, people knew Nick Fury had been off world. Nick Fury's supposed to be dead. He's supposed to be not existent no more.
Right.
But people know that he's off world.
I just thought about something though. It's made a connection. You said that, like in Black Widow, Contessa gave her the file. This is your next target. That would have meant that they would have had to go through Contessa to hire Yelena anyway. I keep thinking like with all these women we're getting that's going into power, we're gonna get them Patels, that team.
I can see that.
I think it's gonna happen. Just because just some of the connections that keep getting made. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they're planting those seeds.
Yeah.
And they're doing ever so subtly, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I could see that happening some way, somehow.
Down the line, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Down the line, some way, somehow, we have that happening. Yeah. I don't know. I just, just had a bone to pick about that because
I agree because it didn't make any sense.
What you doing? Like,
right.
I can go. Look. I guess them damn millennials, man. You can go on fucking Wikipedia and see what happened. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's what I'm saying. If you talk to anybody, like if you do any kind of, she's supposed to be like
them LARPers, though.
Right.
But she was supposed to be like this master assassin.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? you're supposed to be able to go get information from anywhere.
Anywhere.
You hacked into Kingpin's security system,
Right.
but you couldn't find out what happened to your sister.
And I got why was the picture so fuzzy? Did anybody have an issue with that? Like the video feed was trash, man. What kind of video feed is this?
Right.
Is that a ring?
He ain't got that 4D, you know what I'm saying? He ain't got he ain't got the 5G, you know, internet service. You know, he's still on dial-up.
I guess, man. But yeah, she should have been able to get that information from anywhere. Like you said, the LARPers knew. Plus, if he had killed Natasha, I think he might have been arrested or you know what I'm saying, persecuted, or it would have been in the news or something that, you know, he was or being held responsible for her death. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like that would have been put out there some kind of way, man.
Right.
But I thought that was a dope scene. You know what I'm saying? After the whistle and they got to talking and hugged it out, and she disappeared, ran off into the firmament, the abyss or whatever. She just disappeared on him. Then we get to one of the best things, I guess, that happened. We got the actual real Kingpin, right? She shoots him, or he rolls up on Kate Bishop's mother, Eleanor. You know what I'm saying? Rips the door off the car. I said, "Oh shit! This is the real deal. This is really Kingpin right here." You know what I'm saying? He ripped the door off the car. You know what I'm saying? Hello, Eleanor, come with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, but
sound like Candyman. Nah, son.
Kate shows up to try to stop him, save her moms or whatever. They get into it, and Kate is one strong motherfucker, man. Like for her to be, yeah, she had her, but for her to, you know what I'm saying, for her to protect her mom just so she can sell her mom out to the police is crazy. That's crazy to me. Like, nah.
She's like, "Mom, you okay? Woo!
You all right?
See you later."
Later, man. But no, that fight with Kingpin was crazy, man. She shot him point blank into the chest with the arrow. He just broke it, knocked it off. Then she electrocuted him.
Yes.
She electrocuted him. I mean,
well, that was after he broke her arrows, and so she had like a whole bunch of arrows that were pointing near each other, and she did the thing with the coin.
He took a lot. The only thing I'm gonna say is he took a lot of damage. It was dope to see that. It was dope to see the way that they portrayed Kingpin, the way Vincent D'Onofrio came and played that role. But like you said, Kate held her own, man. That for her to learn how to use all the trick arrows the way she did, and then she even went back to flicking, you know what I'm saying, the little coin thing to hit that was dope, man. So she was, not only was she using her martial arts skill, but she was also smart on her feet. And I think, you know what I'm saying, that was telling for her character to just show how she won't quit. So she got like some Captain America in her, you know what I'm saying? She could fight like Black Widow. And everything like that. And then she, got the hit anything or stuff like that. So she's dope, man. She's a dope character. They really gave her just doing this in this show, and I'm glad that we got to see that. Kobe, I want to ask you about Kingpin. How do you think that last fight, or how he was portrayed, actually showing Kingpin strength and stuff like that? You know what I'm saying? Do you think that was like right on the money?
I think it was cool. It's more comic accurate Kingpin, which is cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like seeing the Kingpin in Netflix because he wasn't just a one-dimensional character.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like how you see him in anything besides, you know what I'm saying, this. You know, it just is a one-dimensional character, just that generic crime boss.
Mhm.
Nah, we get to see like when they had him throwing the fisticuffs, I was like, oh man, that's nuts. Like I never, what I'm saying, never would have expected that, but it worked out. Like, and then the fact that he's just a tank, he got blown up, he got hit by a car. I was like, oh shit, like
like
right.
He took a lot of damage. That's what I'm saying. He took a lot of damage. Dude
right.
Getting it.
I want to see him fight Spider-Man like that.
I know. And that's what I want to get at. You know what I'm saying? I think that'd be dope to see him and Spider-Man throw them hands. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Somebody who can go toe-to-toe with Spider-Man. We get the ending of Echo shooting him with the gun or whatever. And it's kind of, for me, it's weird watching Echo use guns because she just, in the comics, she don't use them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's weird to me. But this scene was out of the comic books. Once she found out that Kingpin was responsible for killing her dad, she did shoot Kingpin, but it didn't really do nothing. So I was going to ask y'all, do y'all think that's it? Do we not seeing Kingpin no more? Or?
No, not even.
No.
They could have just done that with a generic character. They wouldn't have had to bring Vincent D'Onofrio as Kingpin. They could have just done that with a new actor.
Yeah, I agree. That's what I'm saying. So they pulled that straight out the comic. Like I said, he was momentarily blinded or something like that, but he survived being shot by her or whatever. So this was the best portrayal of Kingpin. I think in that one episode, I think that might have been the best portrayal of Kingpin we got out of
ever.
Yeah,
right.
Out of everything going forward, man. And even with the he was changing clothes and shit. You know what I'm saying? He had on the floral pattern button up. You know what I'm saying?
With the cane.
With the cane, yeah, man. I was like, Kingpin out here in a Gucci suit and shit.
Right.
Kingpin, I see you, my guy. I see you, my guy. You know what I'm saying? And then we get to like the end credits.
I told you.
I spirit fingers and waving.
Okay, the episode ended. We had 9 minutes left. I was like, whoa, like post-credit scene. And then I got that. I was like, oh man. I
enjoyed it.
In the crowd or something.
Yeah,
they did that on purpose.
Because they kept showing the crowd, and I'm thinking, okay, somebody's gonna be in that crowd. You know?
Right.
No, all we got was I can do this all day.
I am
oh man, Mick, it would be you who would enjoy. Like, come on, man. We didn't need the whole thing. Mick. That was a waste. But you know what? I won't say that because those people who did that, whoever wrote that song or that play, however long it was, they deserve their time. They deserve their spotlight. So I give them that. But
if you noticed it, there's no Spider-Man in the play. He was replaced by Ant-Man.
Well, he shouldn't be in the play.
He wouldn't have been there in the first
place. I know. But so okay, exactly. Ant-Man wasn't there either. So if they were gonna, if Spider-Man was who he was, I mean, because Spider-Man supposed to be taking place during the same time, right?
I see what you're saying, Mika.
Right. So there was no nobody remembers Spider-Man from Civil War. Ant-Man was at Civil War. Nobody remembers Spider-Man from Civil War, so that's why Ant-Man was kind of thrown in there, kind of like as a not as like an FU, but like as nobody knew who Spider-Man was.
Yeah.
So he wasn't included in the play because we want to be honest, like you said, Ant-Man wasn't there. He was in Civil War. Yeah. I mean, also Black Panther wasn't there either. But
all of those people who would even be able to tell the story of that. They couldn't talk about Spider-Man because they all knew who Spider-Man was. They all knew Spider-Man.
Exactly.
That's interesting.
Look at Mika with the what?
While I was watching the Spirit Fingers.
Okay, I like that. I dig that, man. That's That is real profound. That's real.
Right.
I never even would even
Thought about it.
never would have made it. Yeah, you did that. You did that. It was still. I still don't care. It still could have been left off of me.
Right.
Still didn't need it.
It just reminded me of
You know what?
Team America.
Maybe instead of rolling its regular credits at the end, maybe they should have just had that plan. You know, doing that with the credits.
And they gave a real post-credit scene.
Gave a real post-credit scene. That's what I would have. Maybe that would have worked a little bit better for me. But that's just me though. You know, I saw online a lot of people love that. A lot of people love that pseudo play that happened with I Can Do This All. That was the cheesiest. And the thing is, I'm gonna tell you, this is how I listened to every lyric, and I was just every lyric I cringed like, that's just
right. Because they just the way they wrote the song, I was like, what?
Yeah.
Like some of the things that we had, I was like, oh man.
It was just nasty. And then the black doctor, you know what I'm saying? Like he was to me, he was the worst
with
part.
The Cisco hair.
Yeah, he was just he was the worst part of it for me, man. And was Loki black? That
yes,
was black.
Yes, Loki was black.
I was like, oh man, this
y'all need to hang this shit up.
Yes,
is wild,
Loki
man.
was black with a top hat.
Right.
With the little horn. I was like, look at goddamn black Loki. African American Loki back there. Look at him, man.
The Hulk actor was black too, with a green hoodie on.
Yeah, with a green hoodie. Like, come on, man. Cause they could have come.
I mean, they
don't
sell
know
like
the race
little
of
muscled up
kids.
bodies for kids. Like,
Yeah, they could have gave them the muscle
Hulk
suit.
hands and shit. Like,
Yeah,
The little Hulk hands.
do what you do best, Hulk. I'm gonna smash.
Ah.
I
I was in the house, Millie rocking. No,
I guarantee you, this is on Spotify or Apple Music or something. I guarantee you,
it's gonna be jumped off.
Look for it.
That shit going triple platinum. I'm trying to tell you. That's
Triple platinum.
Watch. You know what? Let me see. I'm gonna look it up right now. I bet
Look it up now.
Just to see if it's on here.
I enjoyed it. I mean, maybe because I'm a theater head, you know what I'm saying?
It's called Save the City. It's
Save the City.
Yep. Save the City from Hawkeye.
I better make a reel to that.
That's crazy. Shout out to those actors, man. And whoever wrote that song or that play or whatever. Shout out to you, because as much as cringy as it is
catchy.
A catchy little ditty or whatever, and you know what I'm saying, y'all did y'all thing in that. It was cringy though. It's cringy. Even though I know it was done, you know, like that on purpose, man. Woo.
What would have been dope is if they would have like showed like the poster of like Rogers, the musical, whatever, and like you saw Spider-Man swoop by.
That could
and
have
then
done
you
something.
went into the play.
Yeah. You know what? It's so much they could have did. I think that would have been dope. The you know what I'm saying? Just a blur, just a red and blue blur swing. You know what I'm saying? You don't just in the corner somewhere, something like that. Like just enough to where you're like, what the hell was that? You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Spider-Man swinging by. Spider-Man.
Right. Yeah.
Damn, Mika,
because they're supposed to be taking place at the same time. So
like now, with you saying what you saying about you know, the Spider-Man and the whole making, you know, forget, that really messed me up, man. That really messed me up, especially going forward. And looking at all these shows, Hawkeye, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, you know what I'm saying? Because we were asking like, what's Spider-Man at? Or why nobody even mentioned Spider-Man? And I just kind of, you know, well, shit, he ain't in the same universe, really. He's a Sony character in the MCU, so maybe, you know, contractually they can't really say anything about Spider-Man. But I don't even think it's that. I just think they just played off of like what you said, Mika. Like maybe they smarter than I gave them credit for. You know what I mean? because they've been doing some dumb shit.
I mean,
lately.
it makes sense. Everybody knew Peter Parker, and so
I feel like I've heard
now
rumors that people talk about that they might even kill Tom Holland's Spider-Man off after this next trilogy.
Yeah. I've seen
and
a lot of
replaced by Miles Morales.
No, that's what I've heard.
Garfield is what they're saying.
I think Andrew Garfield from the Sony universe.
Oh, you talking about for the MCU? Yeah,
MCU.
Morales, taking over. It's just finding the right story to do it.
Yep.
But I don't
into the multiverse movie.
Yeah. But I think we get, because they're talking about already doing the Spider-Man 4. We got an actual real Spider-Man going forward. No more sidekick, hopefully. So even though they might be writing him off or whatever, I think he gets another trilogy. You know what I'm saying? I think he gets another trilogy, and maybe within that trilogy, they figure out a way to introduce Miles, or like you said, that trilogy can piggyback off of what it is, Into the Spider-Verse or whatever it is. Mm-hmm. And that'd be dope. I could see that working. Excuse me. Shit, got yawn and shit. But I could see that working. And like I said, Spider-Man Swiss Army knife of characters. Miles Morales ups the ante, you know what I'm saying, a little bit. Plus, that's that representation. They have talks to Jessica Drew, aka Spider-Woman, coming into. I don't know where she'll come into, if it'll be the MCU or if it'll be Sony side. And plus, for those who read the comics, Jessica Drew plays a big role in Secret Invasion. So we'll see how that goes. I would like to
come out. Does that come out 2022?
Yeah, and that should be 2022. Nick Fury, the Skrulls. We get Khaleesi's supposed to be in that too. What's her name? Emily.
Amelia Clark.
Amelia Clark. That's right. Amelia Clark. I'm calling her Amelia Clark. And I want to know what role she plays. A lot of people say she might play the Skrull Queen. I don't know. Yes, but I don't know. She could play. She could be Jessica Drew for all I know. You know what I mean? Jessica Drew is good friends with Captain Marvel. We know that Captain Marvel and the Skrulls are supposed to be. So you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of moving pieces that we might see happening. You know what I'm saying? As far as the world opening up, which is kind of exciting. And I just want to get away from this multiverse thing. I just think
feel like they need to go ahead and wrap it up.
Yeah, I just think it's a lot going on. Like you said, wrap it up. Hell, I was reading a Kang comic today. It was like the last of the little Kang series, and he tired of the multiverse. In his own book, he was like, "Man, I'm tired of this shit." You know what I'm saying? Like he just went to the edge of time, and he was just done. I was like, "Damn, that's a dope way to end the book." But yeah, man, that's a dope series too, man. I wish y'all read comics because that's a dope series. Like everything, because he in the series, it was all about he went back in time to when he was young before he became Kang. And the only reason why he did that is because every time Ravonna what's her name? Renslayer. And every timeline that she's in, something bad happens to her. She either ends up dying or she goes to the wrong Kang. You know what I'm saying? So this is Kang Prime that we're talking about. And all he wanted to do was find his love, because he infused her into the time in all timelines, no matter what. So she's like immortal almost. You know what I'm saying? So no matter what timeline, she was a black woman in one timeline, and it was crazy. But it's always a Ravonna Renslayer in all timelines. You know what I'm saying? And they always hate Kang except for like one or two of them. You know what I'm saying? And one of them became like aware that she was tied to the time stream or whatever. So she just told Kang, "Look, man, you ain't never gonna get me, you ain't never gonna have me," shit like that. And that's what made him say, "You know what? Maybe I just fucked up and I'm tired of this shit." And he just went to the end of time, and that was it. I was like, damn, that's crazy, man. But so I'm like, if Kang is tired of this shit, then I know I'm damn well tired of this motherfucking multiverse. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just ready. I'm ready for I don't know. Watching Hawkeye made me appreciate that street level. You know what I'm saying? Side
Right.
of things. It's to me, you get better storytelling. You know what I'm saying with the street level because now I can. Thanos was a dope character, even though I think that they kind of did him wrong. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't really too much you can expound on. Kingpin, I could play with Kingpin left and right to the. You know what I'm saying? Having help be the mayor, run for president, all types of stuff. You can't do that with Thanos. Thanos is, you know what I'm saying? Like he's supposed to be the ultimate evil. With Kingpin, it ain't it's more consequences involved with the things that Kingpin does. Thanos really didn't have for him. There was no consequence for Thanos. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm the ultimate bad guy, so whatever move I make is in the interest of me being the ultimate bad guy, no matter what. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, there's really no conflict when it comes to somebody like that. Loki was written good because it was a conflict. He was conflicted. Like I don't necessarily think he wanted to be bad. He just wanted to be looked at as shit. Y'all like Thor so much, but I'm just as dope as this dude over here. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I'm dope too. And just a little bit of jealousy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
That'll make you do some things, but having characters that are conflicted and have a lot going for them other than I just want to take over the world, those make the best characters.
Right. Those multidimensional characters.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. With one exception. Killmonger was not multidimensional, but he was a great villain.
This is true.
He was not multidimensional.
Even though he won't admit it.
Right. Yeah, even though he won't admit it.
I'm an antagonist.
I'm an antagonist.
Damn it.
No, you're a fucking villain, dog. But
you're a villain, my dude.
that's it. He was a great villain, man. And matter of fact, after watching what and Mika, I don't know how much of the MCU, full MCU movies and stuff like that you watch, but what would you rank villains from even with the MCU series on Disney Plus and outside with the movies? What villains? Give me your top 3 if you can.
Thanos, definitely number 1. Kingpin, because this is my first time meeting him, so and I'm like, I don't like this dude. And then Killmonger.
Okay.
Killmonger, because he's just an asshole, man.
He was an asshole. Yeah, he was
an asshole.
Well,
I want to say Red Skull because I wish we could have got more of Red Skull.
Man,
I want to say Red Skull, but I can't.
You can't.
We didn't get enough, so I'll go with Alexander Pierce.
Okay, you like Pierce?
Yeah, I like that whole story, man. That whole story was dope. I kind of like Justin Hammer. I wish we get more Justin Hammer, man. I really do.
They say Kingpin. Well, I will talk off. That's something. One of my insiders.
I feel you. And I like Ronan. I like Ronan's portrayal.
Okay. You didn't even name conventional. That's
because those are the ones that everybody likes. I'm like, yeah, okay. When you do these villains, they have to be that level,
right?
But Alexander Pierce, you know what I'm saying? And then we're talking about Ronan the Accuser, who's somebody who was a secondary character.
We didn't get
enough
enough
main baddie.
Yeah, we didn't get enough Ronan either. To me, we didn't.
No, yeah, I agree 100%. I like the young Ronan and Captain Marvel too.
Captain Marvel, yeah.
Yep.
Okay. I will go. I'm gonna be conventional, man. Green Goblin, since he made it to the MCU. I
forgot to count those.
Yeah, I got you. I got you. And the reason being is I don't know anybody who can do what William Dafoe did for that
Yeah.
character. You know what I'm saying?
That's
I
true.
don't know anybody.
To though. You
Huh?
think you think if they use that character again, they cast him again?
They were. I don't
You
want
have to.
You have to though.
I don't think so.
You don't
have
to.
to.
You don't have to, but if he's out there, you use him. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
Right.
like I said,
As long as he
I
breathing.
think by the time they get back to that character, though, he'll be too old.
No. I'm just saying, like, if William Dafoe was old just doing that. I don't think William Dafoe's face is going to change. I don't think nothing about it. He's a frail man. I don't want to call him frail, but he's a small statured guy anyway. I think he is tall, but I think he, real slim. I think he can play that role until, and you got to think it's Norman Osborn. Norman Osborn is in his 50s, 60s in the books anyway. You know what I'm saying? So
I feel you, but is that what a 50-year-old looks like these days?
I mean,
you know what I'm saying? I guess my real question is if we're doing a movie that's like, let's say we're getting Dark Avengers, right?
Now, okay, if you're saying it spans 10 years,
that's what I'm saying. Like by the time
the franchise spans 10 years,
the
and I got
MCU's Norman Osborn.
Yeah.
Do you think they still use Willem Dafoe?
No, I agree with you. If it spans 10 years, and I don't even think Marvel would want to put, because William Dafoe also wanted to do all the stunts and stuff like that. And I think
Marvel, man, they had to use that expensive de-aging technology and shit. That's expensive.
No, I think the insurance is more expensive than that.
That too, but that too.
So,
that too.
I agree with you. Yeah, you want to what? No, bro. Hey, get in here. Fake William Dafoe, get in here. Like, nah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm a firm believer in if an actor's too old or you're trying to tell a different story, you gotta recast.
No, I could see that. I could see that. If it's more in the next 3 to 4 years, you bring William Dafoe back. That's all I'm saying. Next, that's what I'm saying
though. I don't know if I see him as the MCU's Norman Osborn.
But I don't think Norman Osborn, Green Goblin, is coming back in the next 3 to 4 years.
No, I don't think they're gonna. I think Green Goblin is over with.
Yeah.
I think if we get Norman Osborn, it's gonna be Iron Patriot Norman Osborn.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
and then you could do a because it's not he was crazy, but it's not that way crazy.
Right. He's just a genius. Like you gotta have somebody with the same kind of intellect as Tony Stark.
Yeah.
So that's why I think they do a younger actor. Yeah. We talked about it once before. You said like Matthew McConaughey. I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that 100%.
Matthew McConaughey. I stand behind that. I still think Matthew McConaughey could do that. Because he's got, because like I said, he doesn't have to be that straight crazy that we got in this Spider-Man No Way Home, but he does need to have just a hint of his eyes or every night you might see him talking to himself, but not he's in more control than the Goblin side is.
Right.
Because that's what it was when he was Iron Patriot or whatever. So yeah, we do need Norman Osborn though. But I would take Doom first.
We need Doom.
Yeah.
We need that character.
Give me Dr. Doom first.
For a lot of these stories going forward, like we keep hearing Secret Wars, because you gotta have Doom first.
Yep. Give me Doom first. Give me that. Okay. So we've watched Hawkeye, we watched Spider-Man.
You didn't finish your list.
Oh, I didn't. My bad. Look at keep me honest, dog. Keep me honest.
You good?
So I'm gonna go Green Goblin. Then I will go Ultron, because I did like Ultron. I thought that depiction he wasn't as maniacal and just hell-bent on killing any and everything like Ultron is in the books, but I thought James Spader did a terrific job in playing that character. And it's hard to bring, like doing Ultron live action is hard. Like, how do you even portray that on screen? You know what I'm saying? And I think they just had to they compromised with as much as they could to bring it on screen. So I like Ultron, even though I ain't gonna say I hated that movie, but that movie is didn't like Age of Ultron, but did like Ultron. And I will go, I guess Thanos. I go Thanos. Yep, I go Thanos. Know what? Nah. Nope. Snake Plissken. Ego. I like Ego better than Thanos. Because Ego made sense. Thanos doesn't. I don't care what nobody says. Yeah, Thanos was right, but the way he went about it didn't make sense. The way Ego would have went about it made more sense to me than Thanos. You know what I'm saying? Like Thanos, you had the power of the universe in your hand, and the only thing you can think of is let me kill half of the universe so the rest of the half can have more. When you could have just gave more to everybody, like you know. So, I like Ego. I like his plan better. And it's played by Snake Plissken. So, that's my list. Snake Plissken is a legend, man. Mika, a legend, living legend. Come on, man. Living legend. Think of the movies he's been in. The Thing, Escape from LA, Escape from New York. Oh, he's also Captain Ron. Come on, man. Captain Ron? You even remember that movie?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Captain Ron. I remember.
Captain Ron.
Yeah, man. Like, so that's my three. That's my three. Yep, Ego. Plus, he had a daughter. Like his daughter was Mantis. That's crazy, right? so not with me saying that. That means that Mantis and Star-Lord is brother and sister, right? They don't even talk about it like that. Don't do that. Look at Mika. Yeah, Mika, I told you, man. Yeah, see, brother and sister. All right, so like I said, going forward, we've watched season finale of Hawkeye, all the whole series. We just got finished watching Spider-Man. What's next? Matter of fact, from this whole year going forward, we've had Black Widow, Scarlet Witch or WandaVision, Falcon Winter Soldier, Loki, Hawkeye, Eternals, Spider-Man. Am I right? Am I missing? Shang-Chi. Has this for this year, has that been a what would you rate MCU from January up until now? What would you give them overall with everything that they've dropped?
C+.
Expand on that. Why C+?
Well, I feel like they've had more misses than they've had hits.
Okay.
And the only reason I say C+ is because the hits have stuck. They've resonated well. But the misses have missed.
Yeah. Oh, and I forgot what
shooting off target. Whatever. You're right.
Yeah.
Prime example.
What about you, Mika? How much of the MCU have you watched this year?
I didn't watch Falcon and the Winter Soldier, but I did watch WandaVision, and I didn't watch Loki. Well, I started Loki, but then I didn't finish it either. Actually, I started Falcon and the Winter Soldier too, and I didn't finish that. So I'm gonna give it a C-.
C-. You watched any of the movies? Did you watch Black Widow, Shang-Chi, or Eternals?
I did, and that's the reason why I'm giving it a C- because Black Widow was pretty damn boring. That was 2 hours that I want back.
Fair enough.
Shang-Chi, I'm still trying to figure out what his part is in the MCU. So yeah, like Kobe said, like their misses were like dead on misses. Like they missed the target, they missed everything. So like, right. Hopefully this next go around, the next phase they were rolling into, they figure it out.
Okay.
What movie ends Phase 4? Is it Doctor Strange?
That's a good question. Hell, as far as I know, Doctor Strange is the last movie that we know that's in production, right? We don't.
No, Thor.
Oh, that's right. Thor. I think
And
those
then Guardians of the Galaxy.
Galaxy. Those. And Quantumania.
Yep.
I think those are the last 3 movies that ended. Now that you say that, yeah.
I want to see it. Look it up. What movie ends Phase 4?
Let me see. Oh, I'm just looking up on my phone. Let's see.
What ends Phase 4? Actually,
we have Doctor Strange, Eternal, Spider-Man, No Way Home, Shang-Chi, Thor: Love and Thunder, Hawkeye, Miss Marvel. Hold on. No, that's not right. Give me the movies.
yes, these TV shows are part of the Phase 2.
Okay, here we go. Black Widow, Shang-Chi, Eternal, Spider-Man, No Way Home, Doctor Strange, Thor: Love and Thunder, Black Panther, The Marvels, Guardians. So it runs into 2023.
Oh, okay.
Guardians of the Galaxy and Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania.
So we're only getting 2 Marvel movies next year? Wow.
Yeah. No, we should get Doc Strange, Thor: Love and Thunder, and Black Panther.
Like I said, we're only getting 2 Marvel
We're
movies.
getting 2?
Because I'd be damned if they get that movie done before the end of next year.
Look,
damn Black Panther done.
Right on cue. Kayla said Black Panther 2 is in development. They don't scrap it because of what's
right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So that's still only 3 though. Like,
yep.
We had 5 movies come out this year.
Did we have 5? Black Widow,
Shang-Chi, Eternal, Spider-Man, and I'm missing one.
We started with Black Widow, right? Black Widow.
Yeah. Shang-Chi, Eternals.
Spider-Man. We only got 4.
No, 5.
What's the 5th?
Black Widow, Shang-Chi, Spider-Man, Eternals.
See how much of a miss it was?
Must have been a miss. Huh? We said Shang-Chi, right? Yeah. Black Widow, Shang-Chi, Eternals, Spider-Man. That's all we got. Yeah, I'm looking at the list. That's all we got.
Okay.
It would have been Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange got pushed.
Okay, it got pushed. That's why I was thinking 5. Yep. But that's the thing. If they had to push that, we'd only be getting 2.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You're right.
There got to be something that's unrevealed. There's no unrevealed ones. No. Right. What's the 4 Marvel shows?
Well, I think that's what right now. Remember, well, I don't know if y'all. I had did it on Blues News. Marvel came out and said that they're doing a long stretch where you're not going to get nothing. They pushed a lot of stuff back. Miss Marvel got pushed back. So Hawkeye's the last show. You won't get a show for a while, and Miss Marvel is the next show. You'll get Miss Marvel, She-Hulk,
Moon
Knight. So you should get those 3 shows end of
around the same time.
Yeah, but we're not hopping into it like we did with WandaVision beginning of the year. You know, WandaVision was end of January, beginning of February, I think.
Something like that, right?
You're not getting that. So you're probably Miss Marvel, I think, isn't until the summertime, if I remember correct. Let me see. Not Miss Marvel, the Marvels. Let me see. The films. Television series. So yep. Moon Knight, She-Hulk. Oh, Secret Invasion is supposed to come out 2022.
And Echo.
Nope, not yet.
Or is that 2023?
That's gonna be next. This is showing me everything for Phase 4.
Okay.
So Moon Knight, She-Hulk, Secret Invasion, and Miss Marvel. And then you'll get Ironheart, Armor Wars, and the Untitled Wakanda series, but that's all to be announced. So yeah, it's and I think they probably doing that to reevaluate and see what's going on because like you said, it's been a lot more misses than hits. And so I'm just gonna say I like Hawkeye, but I'm a basic bitch. I like most of the stuff I watch. I feel you, Caleb. I feel you.
We getting content, we good.
Just give it to me. I'll watch
Right.
it. I feel you, bro. I feel you. But what would I rate it? I give it a solid C, and I'm gonna give it a solid C because it was some things that they tried that they knew they shouldn't have tried. Like, what if, like, that shouldn't, to me, you shouldn't have tried that. I give Shang-Chi was a B or B minus. Wasn't bad. It was actually one of the better movies
stories,
right, in a while, but it still is kind of forgettable. You know what I mean?
out of place.
Yeah, it's
right.
You know what I mean?
They shoehorned in a plot, like plot elements to make it relevant, but it was out of place.
Black Widow, we know Black Widow. I enjoyed Black Widow, and I've actually went back and watched it again, but it's out of place.
It was a cash grab.
Right. It was just, this should have came out. That should have been Phase 3. What else? What other movie was it? We know Spider-Man is it saving is this phase is saving grace. To me, Spider-Man, Hawkeye, Loki. Those are Phase 4 saving grace for me.
Okay.
So yeah, I give it a solid C. Yep, that's all I.
Pretty unanimous with the mid-level.
They can do. I see them doing better. I see them going back to the drawing board, looking at some things, saying, what can we, you know what I'm saying? Because you got to think, for the past, 11 years, they built up Chris Evans as Hawkeye, not as Hawkeye, as Captain America, not Tony, I'm calling these by their characters. Robert Downey Jr. Tony Stark.
Tony Stark.
Know what I'm saying? Scarlett Johansson is Black. So they was building up these actors to play these roles, and they played them for so long, and they had such a rapport. And I think it was once you find out that you got so many toys to play with in the toy box, it gets crazy.
Right.
Before they had all those toys that they can play with, you know, you have to use your imagination a little bit more when you only have 6 toys to play with. You know what I mean? Then you get 20, 25, 30. It gets a little, you know what I'm saying? Your imagination don't stretch as far. You know what I'm saying? It gets a little stagnant, or you forget about this character, or you only want to play with this one for, you know what I'm saying? So when you're dealing with so many toys that they got after the Fox buyout, I think that's what messed them up. You know what I'm saying? How they incorporate this, what should we do with that? You know what I'm saying? And maybe they should have just stuck to their guns and capped up, because this is what they didn't do to me. After the Infinity Saga, they should have just said, all right, we're going to leave that over there. And we know how much I love those characters. We love them too, but we're going to start a whole new saga. Still in the same, you know what I'm saying, school or play, you know what I'm saying, playpen or whatever you want to call it. But we're starting the cosmic whatever. So now we bringing in Galactus, we bringing in Silver Surfer, we bring, you know, and if to branch it all together, we'll use the Guardians. You know what I'm saying? Guardians of the Galaxy to bring it all together. Like to me, the next story they could have possibly did to especially if they're going with the Eternals to make things cosmic or space orientated. You do the Annihilation Wave, which would have brought in Guardians of the Galaxy. You still would have had a bit of Thanos element in there. You know what I'm saying? So you would have been able to be out in space and give us some space cowboy, Star Wars type, you know what I'm saying, space western type stuff. That way, you do that maybe for, and I don't see them doing a long, drawn out like they did with the Infinity Saga. That was 10 years. We're not getting 10 years worth of
story
no more. I think it's gonna be shortened,
Right.
possibly 5. Probably couldn't have 5 years. I see them doing a storyline, if that. You know what I'm saying? Look, seems like they're gonna wrap up well. Nah, because we got Kang and all of them coming. So
I don't think Kang's gonna last very long.
yeah, I don't think so neither.
I think they just gonna be maybe 3, maybe 4 movie arc.
Okay.
And we're gonna wrap that story up.
Mm-hmm.
We're not gonna get Kang like we think we're gonna get him. Where we're gonna get Scarlet Centurion and
yeah, probably not. Yeah,
I'm not sure of that kind of stuff. We're not gonna get all that.
We probably get like a montage of that. You know what I'm saying? Him talking about the different
in movies, right,
out there, but we won't get, like you said. It would be dope if Scarlet Centurion showed up in one, and that's the Kang. You know what I'm saying? We get Rama Tut. You know what, man? They got to use it. Now that I think about it, they got to use Kang like that. They have to. If we don't get Kang like that, there's no reason to even do Kang.
That was, like I said, like I'm thinking there'll be no point.
There's no real point. If they don't give us Rama Tut, if they don't give us Scarlet Centurion, if they don't give us, well, they already gave us, I guess if that's him, the one, Immortus or whatever. You know what I'm saying? If we don't, yeah, they got to do different type of Kangs. They got to me, or it's all for nothing.
Right.
It's all for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Caleb says WandaVision gets an A, Falcon and Winter Soldier a B, Black Widow a C, Shang-Chi a B, Eternals B minus, Spider-Man gets an A plus, Hawkeye gets a B. Overall, not a bad report card. Okay. He says, and Loki gets an A plus. So that, hey, he said it. Caleb said, just give it to me, man. I'm gonna watch it. I enjoy it. So. He like it all. That's good, man. That's good. I mean,
what if gets an F minus?
Did he didn't? Hey,
no,
yeah,
triple F minus. Triple F minus.
They grade that shit on a curve.
What if get? Yeah, what if? I don't even want to talk about what if.
We curved it. We curved the test verify because of what if.
Nah. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, so the future. He said, "What if gets a C plus?" You better than us, man. You better than us. Like a D minus or an F. You know what I'm saying?
F plus, right?
F plus.
But the future, yeah. So, after giving those grades, where do you see? What are we getting next? Because we know what's coming. We got Doctor Strange. I'm gonna just talk the movie side. Doctor Strange, Black Panther, and what was it? The Marvel? Thor, and Guardians. Nope.
Guardians is 2023.
Yeah. And Guardians. So those movies, what are we getting from the MCU going forward? And you can do a quick synopsis on each movie and how you think it'll be handled, or how does it connect and stuff like that.
I feel like we're going to explore the cosmic side all over again.
Okay.
We're not going to get anything street level because none of these movies are street level.
No.
It's all going to be, you know what I'm saying, cosmic or world threatening or any of that. You know what I'm saying? Because think about it. Doctor Strange is the multiverse.
Right.
Thor, we're getting Gore the God Butcher, and I'm pretty sure we're going to see Noah.
I don't think we're gonna see Noah, man.
I think so too. I think we are. I think we'll at least hint at it.
You think they'll mention him?
Oh yeah.
I don't know, man.
I don't think we get
I'm
him as a full-blown character, but I think that that's the storyline they're going to play off of.
Well, want me to tell you why I don't think Gore and Noah and what Noah has, that necro sword, I think it's gonna come from Hela. I don't think it's gonna come from
Fair enough.
because that's what they gave us. What if they gave us when the Collector had Hela's helmet? You know what I'm saying? And he was using the necro swords. If you remember, I forgot what episode that was and what if. So I think that they're gonna play on that.
Okay, I can see that. Maybe more like a Venom story. I can see that. But
Yeah.
I mean, we're getting Gore the God Butcher, so you know what I'm saying? We're still cosmic. What's the other movie? The Marvels, cosmic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What Guardians of the Galaxy, cosmic, because we're getting Adam Warlock. Cosmic.
Yeah.
We're getting cosmic everything. You know what I'm saying? There's no street level movies. Ant-Man and the Wasp, I guess you would consider that cosmic too.
Yeah.
It's not street level because it's Quantumania. Right.
Yeah.
So
which is gonna be weird. Because Ant-Man is so street, both his movies are so street level.
This is true.
Everything about Ant-Man has been street level. He didn't even, his villains, street level.
I got an idea though. What if this movie is Ant-Man in name only?
You think it's gonna be like how Spider-Man, like how we just got Spider-Man was basically an Avengers movie? You think we'll get that with Ant-Man?
I'm thinking like
I'm not saying that this Spider-Man
movie. A new actress to play Cassie Kang or Cassie Lang.
Yeah.
Right. So we're getting Kang.
Yeah.
If we're getting an actress that's older to play Cassie, I think that this is where the payoff for the new Avengers, Young Avengers thing that they're kicking around is right. I feel like Scott's gonna die in this movie.
Nah, he ain't.
I think so. I think at least if not die, we're talking like you ain't fighting anytime soon.
I could see him because he doesn't want to be Ant-Man anyway.
Right, or walking away from it.
Yeah, I could see him walking away from it. Yeah.
But that's why I think that, you know what I'm saying, that all that buildup that we've got, that's going to pay off. I think that this Quantumania story, we'll see Nathaniel Richards, you know what I'm saying, that kind of stuff in this story, just because why would Kang make any sense in that story other than that?
Yeah. No, I agree with you on that.
But back to what I'm saying, I think that's cosmic. You know what I'm saying? All the way around. Because we're dealing with the quantum realm. I said, I think maybe the only street level we get is going to be TV shows for phase 4, the rest of phase 4.
Yeah, because that'd just be Miss Marvel.
And She-Hulk.
Yeah. And Night. Yeah. And he's street level. He's more on the mysticism side, more,
right.
And stuff like that. Caleb says Kang definitely needs to be in Fantastic Four end credits as Nathaniel Richards variant. He doesn't.
Is that going to come out phase 5, or is they going to?
That's this. And I was gonna ask that. That's kind of TBA. I was gonna say, do you when does Fantastic Four get mentioned, introduced?
I think it should round out the end of phase 4. I think it should round out the end of phase 4.
Okay.
Or slap it right in the middle of phase 4 somewhere.
I just need a mention. Or something to do with them. Galactus, Negative Zone, just something. Just something of that nature. We don't have to get them specifically, but
I wonder what the holdup is though. Is it John Watts?
Well, I don't know. He could have, he finished Spider. He could go right on from Spider-Man into doing this.
But I'm saying, so I wonder what the holdup. I wonder if it's casting.
Somebody said that when they say that they have that movie lined up, it's in, ready to go, they've already made their casting choices for the main people. And I said that makes sense. I'm not announcing my movie without my star. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing it. So I said, you know, I agree with that. That makes sense. Because you don't announce, oh, we're doing Spider-Man, and then you don't have a Spider-Man. You know what I'm saying? Or we doing, you know what I mean? You got to have something to anchor that regardless.
I wonder why we haven't heard anything about that. If that's the case, you want people to, because we're talking about Fantastic Four. We've already gotten 3 bad Fantastic Four movies.
I think because Kevin Feige, what he said, that he wants it. This everything that we're getting is the stuff that he was going to do with or without the Fox merger. So I think he just has to finish up what he's doing with, you know what I'm saying, with this phase, and then we'll start getting Fantastic Four, mentions of X-Men, stuff like that. Not saying that they can't be mentioned in excuse me, that they can't be mentioned in this phase, or you know what I'm saying, subtle Easter eggs and stuff like that, but I think he wants to finish what he already has pre-planned or planned out. That's the only that makes sense to me. Makes sense to me. Miko, do you see future? What do you see?
You know me.
I mean, I know you're not.
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Yeah. Well, out of those movies, is there anything that piques your interest?
Guardians of the Galaxy only. Only. Not really interested in Thor. Not really interested in anything else. I want to see how they close out the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Okay. Do you think they close it out? Do you think this is the last movie?
Maybe. I'm pretty sure the actors are getting tired of playing
Or maybe you get a spinoff, Rocket and Groot.
Yeah, that's what I would like to see. I mean, we are getting a Groot show.
Right.
So maybe this is the final movie that leads into their spinoff. So, okay. Or maybe the show leads into their movie. But yeah, I'm most excited about Guardians of the Galaxy because Gamora, it's my girl.
Indeed. Caleb says Fantastic Four cast list is locked in a safe in Kevin Feige's office. Fanboys 2, The Marvelous Heist. LOL. Okay. Try to go into the safe and get it out of there, huh? You'll probably start seeing some rumors towards the end of 2022. Casting rumors that they'll put out. I know it's a long way away, but that's what I believe. Or maybe the middle, summertime, but towards the end, more so end of summer. Going, because that way now I can build that buzz up. Probably throw some Easter eggs in some of these shows and these movies, to get the expectations up and the excitement and stuff like that. And then I hit the rumor mill. You know what I'm saying? And so, we can't hear you. A little bit. Go ahead.
How about now?
Yep. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, sorry. But I think that I'm still not unconvinced that it's not John Krasinski and Emily Blunt.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm not unconvinced of that.
Yep.
Just because I see that would be a really good.
I agree. They never. I know Emily Blunt came out and said, "Oh, no, just like Andrew and Toby came out and was like, nah,
right."
You know what I'm saying? So, and plus, Emily Blunt wanted to be Captain Marvel,
right?
But she was doing the movie with The Rock, so she couldn't do it. She had signed on to do Jungle Cruise. So she said that got in the way of her being Captain Marvel. Why did it take Jungle Cruise so long to come out? It's crazy, but she said that's what stopped her or got in the way of her doing that. Oh, I didn't know that. He says the Groot show is an animated shorts for kids.
Yep.
So that might not even have no bearing on anything going forward then for Guardians. I would like to see a Rocket and Groot have their own little thing, you know what I'm saying? Where they're just traveling doing mercenary type work or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Not on no like kill type mercenary work, but like show up to a planet and it's in aid or need some aid or something. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. I think that'd be dope type situation for them. Or he goes on the journey to find out what he really is, Rocket Raccoon. You know what I'm saying? Because since he is just basically a science experiment, you know what I'm saying? So I think that'd be dope. But I think we've come to the end of our journey, people. Y'all got anything else y'all want to add?
I'm good.
I'm good.
Good. What is that? A Nightmare on Elm Street shirt, Mika? What is that?
No,
it's like Candyman.
Oh, that's Candyman. Okay. Okay.
It's like a game, like a play on a game.
Yeah. I was like, what is it? Oh, I know exactly. Okay.
Those High Summon shirts, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So next week, we're gonna do Matrix next week? We're good on that? Yeah, no?
Yes.
All right. Matrix next week. Thank everybody for joining in, watching Blues House Live. I hope everybody has a wonderful Christmas holiday with their family, friends, and loved ones and things of that nature. Hope you get what you want up under the Christmas tree, or if you wanted anything, or if you didn't want it. I just, hope everybody has fun this holiday weekend, and we'll see y'all Monday. What is Monday? Monday is the what? 27th. Yeah. So we'll see y'all Monday on the 27th with some Matrix. I gotta go finish. I'm not done yet. Can I ask one question before I know?
What's that? Hit me.
Okay. This whole Morpheus as a construct thing.
Okay.
Why? What's the question? Neo wrote him into.
Answer it.
Okay, I'm listening.
I can't answer it.
Neo wrote. Niobe didn't tell us how Morpheus died, did she?
Nope.
Or if he even died. She just said he was the president or the leader of whatever, and
the council, the high council.
And I'm sorry, y'all. This is a spoiler. If you haven't seen The Matrix yet, the show is over with, so y'all can just leave or whatever. But why? Because I was like, well, shit, where's his body at? You know what I'm saying? When he came down and was pebbles or magnetic balls or whatever the hell he is, this construct, I'm like, shit, Morpheus ain't got nobody. Why Morpheus ain't, you know what I'm saying, part of real life? Because he took the pill. Didn't he take a pill? He took a pill.
Yep. He took a pill as a program.
So programs take pills? All right,
I think the answer is the fact that the pill itself doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Right. It's the choice.
It's the choice.
I get that. But you still have to be disconnected from the Matrix.
Well, here's my thing.
What I watched.
They free your mind. Machines don't have a mind.
So are they just rescripted? Rewritten? What is that?
I guess it still kind of falls under hacking a program.
So where did they find Morpheus at? That's my question. They went and found Neo. They went and found Trinity. They had to once.
Where did they find the Morpheus character? That's
what I'm asking. Because she didn't even know it was Morpheus until he said, "Oh, I'm Morpheus." Like he just already knew.
Well, let me tell you something. I don't know if you caught this part or not, but at that scene, the agents and everything, they saw him as Smith.
Yeah, they called him Smith. Yeah,
they called him Smith.
Right,
and he even said that he's a mock-up of Morpheus and Smith. Right. So he wasn't. They saw him as Morpheus because they were hacking in. They weren't a part of this, and that wasn't even the real world. That was just a modal. That was more. That was just it was a simulation of the game or the program or whatever.
Right.
So that's where. So Neo would have created Morpheus to look like that, but they would have everybody else recognized as Smith in the thing itself. But like I said, I think
it's okay to say I don't know.
No. I'm coming around to a circle. But what I'm thinking is, and this is the way I interpreted it, is this was that was Neo's construct of the Matrix, right? So instead of having Morpheus look like Smith or Smith look like Morpheus, whatever, I think it was just easier just to make Morpheus an agent as the program. You know what I'm saying? Right. Itself. So that's where I think there was. I don't think there was a specific reason as to why, but it was Smith to everybody else, but Morpheus to Neo, right? Because that's how he saw him. So that's why I think.
What about to Bug?
Well, that's why I think they saw him as Morpheus because they weren't actually in the program; they were hacking the program. So they were just jacked in. They were jacked into the Matrix and then hacking this program. They weren't, you know what I'm saying, a part of this program. They weren't built into the program. So
I'm rewatching. Trust me, I'm gonna rewatch.
Right.
And I feel what you're saying, but at the same time, what's still baffling to me is, okay, that program made a choice to be Morpheus or whatever, but how did they free that program? Did they go and hack it?
That's what I didn't understand, how they freed the program.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I didn't understand.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Let me finish. Caleb got two more. He said that the Groot and Rocket Raccoon, a drama show about Groot taking up the mantle of Star-Lord after Peter dies. I could see that. That would be.
That'll be interesting.
Then he comes back and says, well, in the second movie, Neo meets a program couple and their daughter. He seems amazed that the program can feel emotions and form relationships. So programs are more BCI. Yeah, they actually go into that.
And they're sentient. So basically, that Neo or that Morpheus program was just a program they downloaded to the mainframe of the ship. And then he got uploaded to the mainframe of Io, I guess it is.
Right.
Is the name of the city.
I get that. So I don't know, man. I understand. Okay, we pull or we're gonna download because I guess it's just not like a consciousness,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Like it's just a consciousness and or an AI program, like you said, on the ship or in the city itself and stuff like that. But it's still. Could you do that with any program? Then could you do that with Smith? Could you do that with hell, any agent, whatever? Could you just
technically they did do that with Smith already because he downloaded himself into Bane's mind. That's how he was able to escape the
Matrix. Right. I and I'm cool with that because he was going inside a human host. I'm fine.
I think that's because the only reason he was able to do that is because they were jacked into the Matrix.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So the machine just being a part of the Matrix, being code, you know what I'm saying? They can just download it just like they would anything else. That's the only conclusion I can.
Y'all spoiling the movie for me. God damn.
Hey. No more talking.
You want to talk the Matrix and y'all talking the Matrix. I want to watch the movie.
We go watch the movie. We got to talk about it. My bad. Like I said, thank you for joining in. Appreciate the chats and everybody who joined in and talked to us about this Hawkeye. If you haven't seen this series, go and watch it. I know we spoiled it, but still go out and watch it. And don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I'm Blue. That's Mika. That's Kobe. You ain't got to go home, but you got to get that here.
Great.
What you got, Mika?
Nothing.
You got nothing?
Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Happy birthday.
Okay. Oh, I meant to tell y'all before I go, man. I caught a glimpse of that new Home Alone. Don't watch it.
Okay. Fair enough. I appreciate
scream, but I'm not gonna do that.
Don't watch it. It was horrible. All right, peace, y'all.
Take it easy.
Bye.